think we're live. We're about to find out. Hello, everybody. I was going to say something funny, but then I'm like, wait, is it working? So, hello. Hopefully, we're live. But one of my players should tell me. You know, if they're good people, they'll tell me.
We're live, yeah.
We are.
Hey,
Yes,
we
we
are
are.
live. Look at that. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to 20 Sides of Failure. I am your Mr. Sorrow, who was originally playing Zazel, yeah, that was his name. In the Curse of Strahd campaign that our lovely was DM and now player back again. There, I'm back again. I knew I'd find it in there. That Eggs was performing for us, but we are now back to my miserable campaign called Tales of Althea. As you can tell from the name, we can't remember why. Hold on. Your microphone is unmuted and has no signal. Can I be heard?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, sorry. Streamlabs lied to me then, because it's like you cannot be heard. And I'm like, but I can. But yeah, so we're playing Tales of Althea.
Stream?
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yes, as long as the stream can hear me, that's the important part. You guys are also important, but I haven't done this for a super long time, so we're figuring it out. But we're gonna go ahead and get started to introducing everybody who is in this game. You already know the players, but the characters are old if you don't remember, because neither do we. So hi, I'm Sorrow. I'm your DM. This really doesn't else matters about that. But let's go ahead and stop. We'll go in order. Let's start with our Sunshine.
Oh, that's me.
Mhm.
Right. Sorry. Hi, everybody. I'm English Ray. I play the human cleric Ahmed Serona. And I completely fucked up the DM's plans last time because I cast Divine Intervention.
Should not work as much as it does. I'm just saying. Right. Next up, we've got our Sparkles. Or so. Yeah. Sparkles.
Sparkles?
Never. No, wait, Spark, don't let your doll, your Sparkle. What was it?
That was Blythe.
It's still you as a player.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, just don't let
It is
anybody
your
do
friendly
Sparkle.
neighborhood Ness here, and I play the tiefling fighter Barbar, Aspen Lakuta, who is very angry and going to break some jaws, possibly.
I like it. And then we have the mom.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on those time zones. My name is Eggs Benny, and I will be playing Varys Besserfell. If you need to catch up on what happened in this campaign before, we have lovely videos on our channel, our YouTube channel, where you can get caught up and watch recaps.
Indeed, if you haven't watched it, I don't blame you, but please do. I put a lot of time and effort into that. Next up, we have Dad!
Hi, I am Dusky B, and it's been a long time since I got to say this, but I play the one, the only Maxwell Belmont.
Woo!
You practiced that in front of the mirror today, didn't you?
I did.
And then we have the one and the only Sailor.
Hello, I'm Nuran, and I will be doing Onwin Hunt, our rogue swashbuckler, who is she's gonna be fun for a little while.
I'm not terrified. And then last, but absolutely not least, is the princess.
Hi everyone, I'm Mythix, and I play the draconic fire sorceress, Arabella Avalon, and it's gonna be interesting, very interesting. So, buckle up, hold tight, and we're gonna go into this at Mach 10.
Literally. There's really not much of a recap because there's way too much to discuss. So if you're lost, go watch that video. It's like 10 minutes long. We posted it a while ago. I just threw it up on the Instagram as well that I finally got access back to. Sorry, AI sucks. But yeah, so we're literally just going to kick off the session that I'm just so pumped for. I'm not nervous of making me sound like an absolute buffoon. If things on stream aren't working or something like that, throw it out in the chat to let us know. There should be music here popping up soon. And if things are messing up, just let me know, because we are 20 sides of failure after all. But with nothing else or less or more to do, we shall begin. As the fog of the dream realm fades, the world reforms around you, slowly, like the tide retreating from a forgotten shore. Reality washes over your senses. Your bodies shift and settle with a strange sense of unease, the garments being unstitched and resewn. The visages of what could have been your future selves peel away like ash caught in moonlight. Faces return to their known forms. Skin reforms along familiar lines. The tension in your bones fade, but the weight in your hearts does not. The stone beneath you is cold. The silence around you is colder. As your eyes adjust, you realize where you stand. You are still in the lich's lair, but the illusions are gone, and in their place, a stark reality. Far below, the cavern floor opens up like a great maw, revealing the city of Extinction beyond. Still it lives, if such a thing can be said of a city of the undead. Pale torches flicker in distant streets below like 1,000 fireflies. In this chamber of final moments, artifacts remain. Against the far wall, the armor of a long-ago cleric of the 5 elements stand vigil upon its ornate stand. Silvered steel traced with elemental glyphs, glowing faintly with forgotten purpose. A hollow testament to who at one time may have been a friend of Amaravyx. Or was that, too, a lie? Beside it hums the blue magical-shaped door, circular, seamless, and diamond. Its edges now pulsing gently as if sensing your awakening. What lies beyond it remains unclear. And in the center, on a raised obsidian dais, lies the golden casket of the lich Amaravyx, empty. The inlaid symbols upon it lit no longer glow. Its surface bears the weightless dust of centuries and the stain of something ancient and cold now gone. In the far corner, something stirs. The green ooze, forgotten yet persistent, slithers lazily like a wound that refuses to close. It bubbles with distant memory, as if still tasting the echo of Amaravyx's presence. Say that 3 times fast. Surrounding the casket, slowly descending from fragile glass vials affixed to floating rings of metal, the ever-flowing white mist continues to pour. Drifting down from above like falling snow, it cascades outward, threading its way down below and through the streets, feeding the unholy breath that sustains the city beyond. The life of undeath. The magic of Amaravyx's empire not yet fully spent. You lay where fate was bent, where a soul unchained now walks the world again. Each of you coming to, what would you like to do?
We're standing or laying down?
You're waking up at the moment, so you are all laying on the ground, kind of pushing your guys' selves up to standing, if you will.
I would say Aspen immediately clambers to his feet and looks down at his hands and looks back up at the party all laying down in front of him. In his eyes widen. And he just scoffs and shakes his head.
Maxwell, roll me a perception check.
Does it have to be perception?
It does.
Anything other than perception?
Unfortunately, it is for perception. Oh! And starting the campaign off
yo.
right, a natural 20 for a 22. Yeah, as you're kind of getting up, you're looking around, and something out of the corner of your eye, just you pick up on it, almost like an animal instinct, and you look and you see Varys essentially charging you.
Maxwell is going to immediately go into a fetal position, expecting to be tackled.
Yeah, her first thing of like when she woke up was immediately getting to her feet, sprints to Maxwell, and she like jump tackles him, and like legs wrap around waist, arms wrapped around neck, and she's just squeezing him as tight as possible and just not letting go.
So, I'm glad I'm alive too. Sorry if it was a bit of a scare.
The only response back is a bit of like breathy laughter, but you can tell that it's the thing of like she's holding back the sobs, and it's her throat catching that's making the laugh more than anything.
Maxwell would wrap his arms around Varys, just kind of gently petting her hair. Sorry, there was something caught in my throat for a second. It's all right. Everyone else still all right? I'm just gonna look over to see if Lennis is still getting up, as well as William.
Yes. So looking over to Lennis, his visage kind of again fades away with his kind of white cotton clothes and essentially burned form, reverts back to the standard Lennis himself as he kind of looks to you, and there's a there's a look of unsure, like he knows what he did to you. He knows that whenever you went to destroy it, he went to stop you, and he struck you multiple times. So there's that look of kind of waiting for a response on how you're seeing him. William, on the other hand, still withered from being there for you're not sure how long, but you know it's been years. Bones withered, still half alive, is kind of looking around, not sure exactly what happened because technically he was dead and now he's not. So there's a bit of fear and there's a bit of confusion on his face as he's getting to. Feeling this dead air of emptiness. There's a million things going through of all of your minds. what happened, how did it happen, where's Amaravyx, what do we do next? It fills this room entirely, almost giving it life with thought. The next step to take is yours for you to decide. After staring, not getting any type of reaction from you, Maxo, he will get up and immediately go to Aramid, and kind of, if you allow him, he'll kind of put his hand on your shoulder and kind of help you up to your feet.
William.
Lennis, sorry, I don't know if I said William. I thought I said Lennis.
Okay.
Do you allow him?
I don't think she's moved or sat up or anything. I think she is just lying down, looking at the ceiling.
He wouldn't force you up. He would just put his hand on your shoulder, kind of give you a look, like a reassurance, like, "Are you good?"
I'm trying to think how to word this. Emmett would look at him, and her face is completely devoid of emotion. And then she just sits up and she just hugs her knees. Everything that has just happened has just been a lot. From thinking they were stopping Amaravyx to then some of them being dead. And then doing that one wish. And then coming back and realizing that everything that we've done has just fucked everything up. So I think she is having a moment.
Recognizing this just from seeing you, he gives you a firm squeeze on the shoulder, or just to give you some sort of movement, some sort of life, but he doesn't attempt to move you or to force you up from your stature. William, kind of grasping of what's going on, you just hear a real breathy, "What the fuck?" Is it gone?
I think so. Not too much. I don't know where else he would be.
That's both terrifying and a bit warming knowing he's not here right now.
Arabella's gonna check the color of her hair.
He's ready once more.
And just a deep sigh of relief comes from her.
Sigh of relief and remembrance of what Amaravyx said about the one who speaks to you in your mind. That one, as you kind of touch, a single black strand of hair begins to float down from in front of you and hits the ground, dissolves immediately.
She's gonna turn to find Onwin.
It would help if my mic would unmute.
Slightly.
Anwen has pushed herself up onto her hands and is just kind of taking everything in. One of the first things that she starts to process is the fact that Maxwell is there. Her eyes like soften and like tear up a little bit before she just looks away and just finishes pushing herself up to kind of just slink off to a different part of the room.
Yeah, I would say Arabella would kind of watch Onwin do that, take note of Maxwell being alive again, and just looking around at everyone else. And then just nodding, going, okay, it wasn't real. None of it was real. Just really, really bad nightmare.
DM, if I remember right, there was like a table on, like, in that general area.
Correct. To the that like probably like maybe 15 feet to your bottom left.
Onwin's gonna head over there and kind of just start like busy work, like sorting through any papers and just trying to like organize.
Like the bookshelves, or you have your own papers?
Well, if there's anything on the table, she would do that. If otherwise, she would go to bookshelves to do that.
So the bookshelves are on the other side of the table. So like if it's to your bottom left,
Okay.
the bookshelves are to your basically northwest. There's a
Okay.
few books at the table that you assume William was messing with while his time was here, but the other books were more to the northwest.
Okay, she'd probably start like sorting through the ones that were already on the table.
Okay. Anything in particular you're looking for, or you're just being busy?
Being busy.
Understood. What's the rest of you doing?
I think while everyone else has been moving and doing things, Varys is only just now, like, climbing off of Max. So that entire time, those entire conversations that's been happening, she's just been gripping onto him like a vice. And then now is slowly, like, disentangling her legs, actually, like, setting herself back on the floor. And while she's not cried, but anyone that looks at her in the face is that, like, her eyes are just, like, really watery and bubbling, and, like, you can tell that, like, one thing is going to set her over the edge, and you don't know what it's going to be. But at the moment, she's keeping it together.
Aspen, what are you doing?
Aspen is like the farthest he can away from the group. And he's kind of just standing with his back turned to everybody. And his shoulders are heaving slightly to where you can tell he's taking deep breaths or he's hyperventilating. And his hands are clenched into tight fists by his side, and his head is down, and his tail is thrashing behind him. Like if anybody to get close, it would hurt because of how hard his tail is whipping. And he's kind of just standing there, silently seething. Just not making a single sound.
Think now that, because the dust is settling and the dust is falling, no one's necessarily doing anything. We're either just shell-shocked or starting to search through things. I think Varys would go up to William and, not in the same way that she did as Max, but she still pulls him into this hug that is probably stronger than anything she's ever given him, and definitely probably takes him by surprise. It's like he wasn't expecting this level of commitment or emotion from her in this moment anyway.
There's definitely a bit of surprise whenever you kind of just run up and give him that hug, but a small smile does kind of break his lips as his arms kind of wrap around you. And you've given him a hug before, and you can feel now how skinny his waist is when his arms reach around you. It just feels like bone. Incredibly malnourished, but you do hear the very, very quiet, just breathy, "Thank you. And I'm sorry. I'm so sorry."
You have nothing to apologize for. We would have come sooner, but we were in the Feywild.
Feywild? He's just like, pulls away, kind of just looks at you like, what were you doing there?
We ran across plains to come save you, darling. And we're going to take you home. And we're going to have X fill you with lots of good food.
That sounds really nice.
I'm sure you've got a lot to tell us, but that's not what we need to worry about right now.
Yeah. Everyone's looking like they've seen a ghost.
That's because for a while you were.
Still feel like one.
But, starts to take in the scene of like this lich's lair, turns back to William and goes, "You know this room better than any of us. If there's anything worth taking, identifying, examining."
Yeah, well, I mean, the one clear thing is the armor. I'm pretty positive that's magical. From the way he talked about it, it actually did belong to somebody he knew and he regarded as a friend. He kind of reaches down and points out a little cup, and inside the cup you can see these little dice that appear to be like made out of like bone. The one is a skull. He goes, I think these are magical as well, that they didn't do anything while we were here. I'm assuming he kind of negated the magic, but I'm sure they do something. That candle there, I know that I've seen some arcane grooves on it. blue pulsing door. I have no idea where that goes. Whether we can actually capture the mist, I don't know. We could look closer at things. I looked at all of it, trying to see the way I can get out, but the casket that is pretty sure is or was part of his phylactery. But taking it out is going to be difficult. The books there, I've read them all. It's all history on him through ages and ages and ages of people. Your father, like it would outdate your father and grandfather. Look at you like you're like an elf, like even you, like it outdates your family line. He's been around for centuries. So I mean, I've read it and basically memorized all of them, but I don't know.
It's all history on him.
About him and what people went through to get him, to meet him. Some of them, I swear, are even written by him.
Was there any about how his phylactery got damaged?
Yes, it was essentially a way to trap him. A group of individuals, not even just a group, a large military team banded together of all races, like you hear back in the day, like in the Blood Wars. A few other high-powered everything, wizards, knights, everything. Were convinced that destroying him at the time would cause more ill effect. Something of an explosion, like something that could actually take out the plane. So they thought better to actually damage it. Magical weapons that were taken and made and put together from hells, from divine realms, from gods themselves. Brought together, each wielded brought together into striking him down, bringing him and burying him in that they assuming thought would never be seen again. Knowing that there's a whole underground city now. Those weapons were also hidden or dispersed around the world so that they can never be brought together to be used by him.
I think the most important thing right now is to grab everything of use. And then, I can't remember who's holding carpet.
Me.
No, that's Varys in characters. They're like, I don't remember who's holding carpet, but carpet.
Okay.
I
Never
mean,
mind.
you could tell me Aspen says me, like, dumb bitch, like...
He's on the other side of the room. I don't think he'd be listening in on this
Listen,
conversation.
If you ever try to get far away, the best place to be would be at the entrance of the lair itself. Music's being stupid. I'll have to go over here.
Like no one
Emma
typing
has
up as of right now.
I'm
Oh.
about to. Emma has been listening this whole time whilst being devoid of emotion, and just silent tears are just streaming down her face. And just deadpan. Aspen has the carpet. And she just stands up and she goes over to the armor, which belonged to Shariel Sombriel, I believe the name was.
I believe you're right.
Yep. Looks at the armor. Sorry, the music's really loud. I gotta turn it down.
Look, the thing I was using stopped working, and now I have to use this. It's very frustrating.
It's fine. It's just it's very loud in my ears.
Yeah.
It's kinda
Everybody's
distracting.
gonna need to turn that down in Foundry. I apologize. This is what happens when you pay for things that aren't fully developed. It's not even the music I want, but it's fine. There we go.
So she walks over to the armor, and you described it as silver with these. Were they glowing, or were they just like etchings or embellishments?
So it's a regal half-plate set, ornate but functional in a form, is elegant, fitted for warrior priests. The plates overlap like scales with subtle engravings that seem to be faintly glowing across the surface. It's like a material and color of like fire burn.
Dude, so quick! I'm trying to write this down.
Oh, here, hang on. Here you go. I could just copy and paste it to you.
Thank you, appreciate you.
For the chat out there, burnished crimson steel with faint golden veins like embers flickering beneath the metal. The water, the bands of silver blue etched with wave like ripples that shift faintly as if it's in motion. The earth heavy bronze segment across the pauldrons and greaves, carved with angular runes resembling mountains and stones. Air, sky, iron plates. Polished to a pale sheen so reflective they almost vanish at certain angles, like light as clouds. The spirit, crystal inlay as the chest, glowing faint white with shifting colors when attuned, as well as holding a trapped aura seems to be behind it. When looking at them directly, the engravings appear static, but at the edge of the vision, the five elements seem to almost ripple. Fire crackles, water ripples, stone shifts, wind drifts. Though it seems to almost be like century old, the armor bears no rust or wear. Dust doesn't cling to it. Or does it seem like it's been continually cleaned?
And sorry, I'm just going over your
Yeah.
words with what you said. You said it was for a warrior priest.
I'm sorry, priestess.
So- Okay.
My apologies.
No, it's okay. I just had to double check.
Please?
That's all.
No, you're good. I'm a little rusty, okay?
Same. That's why I asked. Okay. Maxwell has the bag of holding, doesn't he?
Yes, Maxwell does.
So proud of it.
Yeah, so she stands before this armor, and it's like looking quite literally at her history, but also potentially her future.
Yeah.
Maxwell, can I put this in your bag?
Yeah, that's it, right? Take off the bag of holding and toss it to Aramid for a bit.
D, you're
Okay.
really quiet.
My apologies. He's gonna take off the bag of holding and toss it to Aramid to put the armor in but Maxwell's gonna get up, go over to try to talk to Aspen.
As you kind of get up to walk by, a hand reaches, like kind of goes up and kind of like stops you by like putting on your chest, almost like a firm stop, and it's Lennis. And there's a very curt under his breath goes, "We good?"
We're never not good. I understand. You did what you had to.
As did you. And puts his hand down, lets you through.
We'll continue. Seeing Aspen's tail flicking. He would approach from behind. Give him a hug from behind. Resting his head on top of Aspen's. You okay there, bud?
As soon as Maxwell goes to like put his arms around Aspen, Aspen's hackles raise and he twists out of Maxwell's arms and he looks up at him through his tufts of hair, and his eyes are shining with tears as he just growls, "Don't fucking touch me!"
All right. My apologies. What's going on, Aspen?
His face is scrunched up and he's baring his teeth. He gets in a bit of a defensive stance where his feet are a bit wider apart and his shoulders are set back. And he's glowering at Maxwell. You really have to ask. You don't understand?
Not entirely, no.
Aspen's lip kind of curls, and he shakes his head. You... I can't believe this. I thought we got past you being a self-sacrificing fucking idiot.
Maxwell's smiles will drop. I'm sorry, Aspen. I really am. But we really didn't have much of another option. We were going off of chance. If we wanted to get another phylactery going, if there was even resources here to get another phylactery going. more time we wasted, there was more of a chance that Varys, yourself, Arabella, Onwin, even Airman might not have made it.
He shakes his head and wraps his arms around himself, his fingers kind of digging into the meat of his shoulders as he essentially curls in on himself. There's always another way. There's always another way. We would have figured it out and it would have been fine. You had to go and kill yourself. For what? None of this is real. He looks up at Maxwell with tears streaming down his face.
First, I clearly did not kill myself. I'm still standing. Jokes aside, I'd do it for anyone I loved. I've been putting. I'm struggling with words now. I've learned a lot more about myself with you guys, as well as who my patron was and is and what they've done. And I know you guys can make a difference. That's a fact without any doubt. I know the world needs you guys. I was sick in the desert. Traveling caravan. And it sounded like I was sick, and I wasn't getting better until my patron found me. If it wasn't for her love, I don't think I'd be here. I will do anything I can to make sure you guys get to see another day. And by God, I'm going to do my best to be able to wake up next to you guys. But if we get into those situations, I said it before, I'm going to do it again. You have so much potential. You have lived a hard life, but a short one, and you have a lot longer to live. I do this because I care for you. And I know it. And I'm learning it. I'm gonna hurt you guys as well.
Aspen speaks up a little bit. A little? I watched you die. Crumble in front of my eyes. You think that hurts a little? After everything that we've been through, you left. You left me. You think you can just bandage that with a talk, with a hug? Aspen kind of just, his shaking turns a bit more violent as he's, with each word that he spits, his body moves forward.
Not just with a conversation, just with a hug. That's where it has to start.
Aspen scoffs a little bit and violently scrubs the tears away with the back of his hand. And it just, you can see the muscles in his arms flexing as he's just trying to keep himself there. I thought I would never
Aaron.
see you again.
Por favor, no
I would
disparen.
hear your stupid jokes, or see your stupid hair, or watch you dance, or anything. I didn't think Varys would laugh ever again. I thought you were gone. Can you just think about yourself for once? Worry about yourself. People care about you. I care about you. Can you just... Please.
What about my care for you? My care for everyone else? It is my care for myself. I couldn't live with myself knowing I could do something, I could make a difference, and not do anything.
You're too optimistic. Really, I don't get it.
Really a bad thing?
Aspen looks up at Maxwell and looks him straight in the eyes and just with a very deadpan voice, thinking like that will get your dreams crushed. It's better not to hope at all, so you don't feel the pain of disappointment.
I'd have to disagree on that one. Feeling disappointment, getting that low, it helps me cherish all the good times. Want to know a secret?
Aspen will just raise a singular eyebrow.
We go out drinking every now and then. We go to different bars and all that jazz. And I order the worst drink. Because it sucks. Does not taste good. But you remember the bad things more. It's hard to remember the good. Helps you remember where you've been. It makes the good times all that much better. Whenever you actually get a nice, sweet moment, sweet dream. Because you can think back to all those bad drinks, those bad moments, and know they didn't stop you from getting another drink. Didn't stop you from moving forward and pushing on.
Aspen kind of just like tilts his head to the side with his eyebrows scrunched together. I don't understand you. Sometimes. A lot of the time. But I'll take your word for it.
I'm just gonna hold his hands out now. Just seeing if Aspen wants a hug. No, he's not gonna. He's not gonna push it. He's not gonna advance for it.
Aspen's eyes flick to his hands, and up to his face, and back to his hands. And Max can see his tail swishing behind him. And he can see the quiet contemplation in his eyes. And it takes a few moments, and as Maxwell is thinking that he's not going to, Aspen just full-on launches himself into Maxwell's chest, his arms wrapping around him as tightly as he can without crushing his ribcage, and burying his face in Maxwell's chest. His tail kind of like curls around like the top of Maxwell's thigh as he just, his shoulders start heaving as he's trying to just quietly cry, not bring too much attention to it.
Max will just wrap his arms around. Not wanting to go in just yet, just holding Aspen there for a while, letting him do what he needs to.
Very quietly, Maxwell would hear a soft, scratchy, under his breath, just, please don't leave me.
I'm gonna do my best to stay with you, bud. You have my word on that one.
He gives Maxwell one more big squeeze before he wiggles out of his arms and takes like a big step back.
No, as soon as Aspen's trying to wiggle out, Maxwell's just trying to pull him in for a little long.
Maxwell would hear a small, quiet growl before he feels Aspen's teeth latch onto his arm.
All right. You win.
Aspen will like let go of his arm and just kind of like make a little bit of a scrunched up face and like stick his tongue out a little bit and just, you taste like shit.
To be honest, I feel like shit right now, so that's about on par.
He gives a small huff out of his nose before extracting himself from Max and putting the heels of his palm like into his eye sockets and just taking a deep breath.
You good?
No, but we need to leave.
All right.
While that was going on, is there anything else people wish to do while that conversation was unfolding?
Ahmed snaps out of the void, and it's almost as if all of her training clicks in. And while that conversation was happening, Ahmed beelines for William. You're going to give me every book that mentions Shariel Sombriel. You're going to get every book that references anything that can help us take him down, and you're going to put it in this bag.
Kind of his arms kind of go up. Because, yeah, okay, that's fine.
Take the bag and go.
He kind of like hangs his head, takes the bag, and wearily. Yeah.
Seeing that Onwin is just messing about with books on a table, Onwin, you can go help.
Onwin kind of blinks a few times, kind of startles, like, wait, who, me?
Go help William.
Just silently nods and kind of like slinks off, just like, okay. Like, starts holding books up for William, like this one.
Arabella, listen to whatever Varys tells you to do. Varys, what else do we need to do right now?
Varys
You're
is
muted if you're trying to talk.
The beauty be muted. Varys kind of does the thing where it's like you rub fingers over your eye socket and just kind of spread them like a V to be like open up the eye and just like, oh fuck. Giving it a bit of a thought thing. Just grab everything that William pointed at. Identify them later. If we can use them, brilliant. If we need to destroy them, later problem. We need to get out of here.
We need to get out of here.
As soon as they're done with the books, we need to leave. I know that Carpet can't carry us all.
We got up here with Malevolence and Mercian as well, so they might still be outside. If not, Max and I should still have our pearls. Like, you can clearly see that, like, Ahmed, she's still, like, silently crying, but it, like, all of her emotion has been pushed onto the back burner and be like, we need to get shit done. I will feel and emote later, but right now, we need to get shit done.
Coming up behind you, Lennox kind of sings behind me, kind of gives you a nod, like, do you want me over at the books? Like, what do you need from me?
That's when she just runs and hugs him and cries more.
He will just wrap his arms kind of around you, kind of hold you close, kind of holding you up if you need to brace. Kind of leaning his head against yours, kind of just being there with you.
Yeah, her legs buckle.
Easy enough to hold you up. So you're getting all the books about her. Are you guys taking the candle, the dice, and the armor? Are you leaving those items? What's the call on that?
Armor's already in the bag.
Armor's in the bag already. Taking it off. I will say, as you're taking off, it has been kept so well that you're not sure if it's the armor itself or if somebody was upkeeping the dusting, the cleaning, and the polishing of that armor. But you could tell it's been old. There's glances off of it from a quick look, but it has been very well upkept as you kind of just throw it in. Anything else? So yes, from what William was talking about, there's the candle and the dice and the armor are the big things. Then you have the books, which you guys are gathering one person. You have the ooze, you have the casket and or phylactery, you have the vials with the white mist, you have the blue portal. What is the plan? Are you taking anything and everything that's not bolted down? Are you breaking things? Are you burning? What is it? Apparently the Aramid has elected you, Varys, to be the deciding factor.
Fair enough. Take the magical things. They will also go in the bag of holding. We're not taking everything because we don't have the time to analyze everything right now. I would like to go over to the ooze and put my bowstring in it.
Okay. If I remember correctly, you have an elemental bowstring, correct?
Yeah, like it absorbs the elements if it touches it. So I want to know if this is maybe an acid damage thing.
Yeah. So keep in mind is behind. It's basically fenced off with these iron bars. It doesn't seem to really be mobile. Just roll me a dexterity check to see if you can reach far enough into these bars to get your string into it. Are you leaving it on your bow? Or are you going to try to touch it with your hand? Like, how are you going about this?
Oh, because it's an ooze.
It's an ooze.
I'm holding the bow almost like you would hold a saw blade.
Yep. Okay.
So the
Still
bowstring is going down, and then the curve of the bow is almost like forming a spine.
All right.
So then, ability check with that. That's a 10.
10. For where you are at the moment, you're just out of reach. There is a lock and a door if you want to try to break it off to try to get in.
No, because I don't want to get attacked by this ooze. It was just let's see if we can do it.
I like it. You could try. I'll let you try again in a little bit while everyone else is doing their things if you want to give it a second go.
Yeah.
All right. Is anybody else doing anything other than what Varys would have told you to do? Say so now or forever hold your peace. Okay. Oh, there we go.
I was going to say, Maxwell, I know they said they're not taking anything magical, but Maxwell's just going to make sure we're getting those vials as well. Looked interested.
You want the vials with the white mist?
Yes.
Okay. I would like for you to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Fuck.
Okay, 19. How the fuck did you get a 19? What? You rolled an 11. How do you have a +8?
I took resilience. I have.
Oh, that's right. I don't remember that. You also are level 13. I forget how high level you guys are. 19. I was like, oh, he fails. 19. I was like, what? It's extremely cold to the touch, and it's almost hard to hold on to. There is no lid for these vials. So how are you going to be putting them? How are you transporting?
There's no lid to
Max,
these things.
There's none.
Max will know that Emma does have a herbalism kit, which does have vials and therefore stoppers as well.
Do you attempt to pour them out? Just keep in mind as you pick up these vials, the liquid in there, it's the vapors off of it is what's building the mist. So the more you move it, the more you pour it, the more vapor, and the less that will be in there. Be advised. Still possible.
That's AO, right?
Okay. I would like you to roll me a straight. How many vials are you doing first off? You're trying to just get
How many
one.
vials are there?
Well, so from the actual mist, there's about 6 of these. In each one with the little herbalism kit, because they're not very large vials, you could probably get a dozen. I'm going to say you probably have 6 vials left because you've been using them for other things, Airman. So there's probably 6 vials in there.
Okay.
Are you trying for 6?
Emma is crying so much. If Max just goes up to her, he can literally just unclip it from her belt.
Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
All right. So please roll me a straight dexterity check.
That was almost a nat 1.
That was very close to a nat 1, but that is a 17. Your first 3 vials, you're able to fill up with very minor pours, but you don't get any on you. It just immediately evaporates. Every time you try to fill it up, it actually only gets to be like 3/4 of the way, and then the evaporation begins to start immediately. So you put the cork in it to stop it from like evaporating away. Roll me another one. The other almost nat 1. This is an 11. At this one, I'm going to say you're able to get 2 more vials to be that kind of that 3/4 of the way, kind of corking them. That last one, like, you keep spilling it. Do you want to keep trying? Every time you spill it, it burns like acid on the ground.
Yeah.
Okay, one more check. Let's get that nat 1. I'm tempting fate. 13. You are able to get that last vial. So you have 6 vials of that white. It's transparent liquid until it is, like the evaporation turns into this white mist. Is there anything else people like to do or forever hold your tongue?
Just so I can write it down, we've got the armor, the dice, the candles, the vials with
6
the
vials.
mist.
Yep, 6 vials of the white mist.
Books about Shariel
Yes.
from his history. Books about the things that can like harm Emma.
The items that you use to trap them here?
Yeah.
Yep, okay. You'll get those books. Easy enough to do.
And then any books that William would be like, oh, they need to know this.
Yep, no, he'll absolutely do it. So, I mean, mind you, going through all this, you're probably going to be about 15-20 minutes of being up here. That's all okay with you.
It's fine.
Okay.
Mhm.
Is there anything else people would like to do?
Is there anything else up here?
Oh, okay, there might be. Aspen, I heard a question.
Aspen's gonna probably take a look at the sarcophagus.
Okay, so Airman perception check, Aspen investigation. Is there anything particular about sarcophagus that you're looking for?
Basically seeing if he's left anything behind. Any dressings, any weapons, any amulets, anything specific. And just looking at the sarcophagus in general, like, does it have any runes etched into it? Like, is there anything special?
Okay. Are you touching it? Let me ask you that much.
Ooh, that's a fucking 11. Aspen probably wouldn't be touching it with his hands. If there's stuff inside of it, he's probably like moving it with the tip of his sword.
Okay. Okay. All right. Because you rolled first, Airman, I am going to.
With a 32 for my
With-
perception.
32 is very nice. I will not lie. Excuse me. Sorry.
Don't die, please.
I'm considering it. I'm 50-50, honestly. So looking around, you have that like blue door that's been kind of shimmering. You assume it's a magic door. You're not really sure where it goes. Besides random playing cards that are on the table, they're 32. I love it. That's great. Give me 1 second to reread this room. Una momento, because that's a good roll. I wanna make sure I give you everything you deserve. So I will say, Aspen, while you're kind of looking around for the casket, I'm gonna say, Airman, you also see this. You'll see like this broken piece, like a shard of the actual like golden. It looks almost like a let me think. Hang on. A gold piece that's like in the shape of a shard. That sounds horrible, but everyone knows what. I mean, think of a shard and then make it a gold piece out of this kind of like casket. That's like almost like a jar from the side of it, and it looks fairly loose. That's something you would take note of. But everyone with the 32. Besides that, the door, the ooze. There doesn't seem to be anything else in here that hasn't already been maneuvered.
Because Aspen is already over there,
Mm-hmm.
Emmett would, because she's still kind of like a mess, leaning completely like on Lennis to hold her up, but would just hear very wobbly. Aspen, shard. Then points.
Shouldn't have, sorry.
He turns to Airmed with a raised eyebrow and just pokes it with the sword.
It doesn't react.
He'll kind of like... How big is the casket?
Oh, like way over large than what you like. I mean, the figure that Amaravyx kind of showed to you just seemed to be like 6 foot. This thing's about 15 foot tall, probably 6 foot wide.
Yeah, okay.
I should say long, not tall. Sorry, it's like 3 feet deep.
And is the shard on the inside or the outside?
Inside.
Yeah. Aspen's going to just kind of like roll his shoulders, like, and hop into the casket.
Okay. So you roll your shoulder, you hop in there. There's a very eerie feeling, almost like like think of a dry ice, where it almost is like sucking all the moisture out from it, and it's almost like if you touch it like with your skin begins dry, like it's sucking everything into it.
Ugh. Yeah, Aspen will kind of like shiver a little bit. One of his ears flicks as he like bends down and takes a closer look at like maybe what caused the shard to snap off the rest of the coffin.
You look at it and it appears to be where Maxwell struck it.
Okay.
Just at the top, just on the inner side, almost like when he swung down. That's where the tip of the scythe met.
Interesting. And is there anything, like, on the inside of the coffin? Or is it just blank?
There is nothing. Perfectly smooth.
Aspen will kind of just huff a little bit and, like, kick the shard with, like, the tip of his boot.
Roll a strength check.
Oh.
Ow.
Why am I rolling such shit today?
13. It moves a little bit when you go to kick it. It hurts your toes slightly because you're hitting basically a stone. And it moves a little bit, but it doesn't give completely.
Yeah, Aspen will just, like, huff and roll his eyes and scramble back out of the coffin.
Okay.
Just give a shrug to Airmed.
Is there anything else people wish to do before leaving?
We'll ask William if it's worth taking the shard.
I mean, it's a part of the phylactery, so it could be worth something.
Aspen
I just
sighs exaggeratedly, like slumps his shoulders, goes back into the coffin or casket. He'll wrap some of his he'll wrap one of his winter shirts that he has around it and stick it in his backpack.
All right, roll me if you're going to use your hands now that you're wrapping it up, can you roll me an athletics check to see if we can pry it all the way out?
Are you
Oh,
fucking
buddy!
kidding me?
Buddy!
Oh wow.
Seeing you kind of like struggle a little bit, Lettuce is here to come over and kind of like hop in there with you, and he's going to go ahead and give you advantage. Roll again.
Thank you. Help.
We'll give you
Does he
the
just like
help
put
action.
her on like the lid of it and then just hops in himself?
There
Are you
you
fucking
go.
kidding me?
There you go. So a natural 20-30. Between the both of you, you find the angle you need to, you rip it out as you feel immediate shift. Give me a second.
If I kill Lettuce, I'm sorry.
The shard breaks free. And this green mist begins to spew slowly from the side. It begins to grow and begin to form a shape in the middle of the room. Ah, thank you. As you see this cloaked figure with the skull face appear, the same visage that you saw of Amaravyx. He speaks. Thank you, thank you, thank you, each of you, and your own noble folly helped unlock the last tether that held me. You acted with conviction. You believed in righteousness, and still you forgot what I told you. And each word he points to each of you. Everything is in the details. Details, details, details. Now I return to this plane, not as a shadow, but as an echo reborn. As I once walked among mortals, so shall I again, bearing the same visage that turned empires to dust and kings to ash. A gift, you see. Yes, a gift for you as well. Those visions, the fractured reflections of your future selves, they were no illusion. Each one is and was true, shaped by choices you have made and will continue to make. The weave of fate is fickle, yes, but your paths now thread through the very tapestry I showed you. I leave this city of extinction alive for now. Its people will breathe, sing, and cling to hope for a time. But know this, the life they hold is borrowed. When my essence fades from these stones, so too will every breath within them. You may believe you have failed, and perhaps you have, but take solace. You're not the first to falter, nor shall you be the last. No soul who steps into my lair has ever truly had a chance. Do not cast blame upon yourselves. Cast it upon the false gods you kneel to, and the mortals you crown themselves divine. William was an intriguing guest, a soul tempered in pain. He walked long beside you, and though cracks were formed, you were his glue. You held him firm. If he breaks now, do not abandon him. He is what you made him. So, I bid you farewell. May fate walk beside you. May your lives be long and your deaths gentle. And should we meet again, may it be at the end of all things, beneath the smiling mask of death. And with that, the form fades away.
In that moment, Arabella just completely like she falls to the ground, and it even shocks her as she just kind of like falls over and sits, and and her eyes are wide. And she's just kind of staring where the lich disappeared.
We need to leave. Lila speaks up. The longer we're in here, I feel like he's got eyes on it.
Aspen will nod to Lennis, and he has this grim, set face where his jaw is clenched, and he's got his hand was like inching towards his great axe. Kind of just grips the handle with white knuckles. We need to figure out how to kill him as well. Never fought a lich before, but might as well start now.
That's a pretty tall thing to say, considering most people spend their whole lives learning how to do that. So now, one step at a time. Gather what we need. Let's move down below. Every second we spend in here, I feel like we're contributing to something where you don't mean to.
Have we got everything?
I'm ready to go.
I want to go.
Just gonna start heading on out then.
Aspen will bring out carpet when they get to like the entrance, and we'll see, I guess, if Malevolence and Mercian are still
Mercy.
there.
You'd hear like an echoing cry from behind you, just being like, "Before we leave, could someone hold the back of my shirt? I need an anchor."
Aspen will just kind of raise an eyebrow, but come over and like grip the back of Varys's shirt, like where her shoulder blades are.
And she'll use that extra arm length and momentum to hopefully reach the ooze. This entire time she's trying to reach this fucking ooze. Oh, if I can get some acid damage on my bow, I'll take it.
Aspen will just kind of like, with both hands, kind of like make sure she doesn't tip over. He'll like dig his heels in
Oh my god.
to the like side of the fencing and just create that extra weight backwards in case he needs to yank you back.
All right, 14. Slightly better.
Try and touch that ooze.
Yeah. I'm gonna say with a 14, you're able to get the string just begin to get inside of the ooze itself. As you begin here, it's like almost something like burning. The string itself begins to glow this faint green. Though now you feel the ooze trying to pull the bow in. So can you roll me a strength check, please?
Fucking of
Can
course.
I help pull her back?
This is more if she can hold on to the bow, and then we'll see if you can pull.
Okay.
Bastard.
Hey yo!
Okay, well, I'm sorry. There's been 3 20s, and this is the first session. I am very happy for all of you, but
We hit the ground running.
literally, yes.
It needed to happen. This is
Give
what
us
it
a
was
session or
needed.
two. We'll make up for it with nat ones.
Yeah, whenever the battle comes in, yes.
Using
They're
all of our
coming.
luck now.
With that, you're able to yank the bow out from the ooze, and you can now do acid damage.
Hell
Let's
yeah.
consume it. Very nice, very nice.
Because that's going to be more helpful than fire in some situations.
Mhm.
But yeah, I feel like it's one of those moments where, because as you can see, Varys has no strength, so I think it's very much one of those moments of like, you know, when women pick cars off of babies.
Yep.
It's like that. Oh fuck no!
It's like wait. No.
So she quite literally mum-moded.
Yes. Okay. Is there anything else people wish to do before leaving the lair of Amaravyx? Okay. Oh.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say Arabella does get up eventually, but she's still shocked because he said something she doesn't like. DM knows.
I know a lot of things. Alrighty then. You guys make your way to the entrance of the lair. Mercy and Malevolence, your winged horses are still there. You also have a carpet. Between the 3 of them, you guys are only going to have to make the one trip down. I'll say that much. I'm not going to make it too complicated. Are you guys trying to go down inconspicuously, or are you guys just going down?
Just going down.
Don't we have to talk to Denner anyways?
Well, we were told not to go up there by Dinner, and we kind of went up there anyways, against Dinner's wishes.
I feel like we should give Denner a heads up.
Okay.
Hey.
You guys have this conversation. Go choose what you want to do.
Because if we're gonna tell him that we were up there anyways, why would we hide the fact that, like, we've been up there and we're gonna talk to him about it anyways?
Well, now that we've
Why did-
taken away the fog files, they're going to be able to see this outcropping anyway.
So not all of them. There are still some that are giving the evaporation is still going down. He didn't. Maxwell didn't take everything. He didn't have enough files to do so. Not trying to sway you one way or the other. Just giving information.
I mean, still telling them anyway.
I say fuck it, we ball. But that's just me.
Let's go talk to Dinner.
Okay, 1 and 1.
Wait, are we discussing this out of character or in character? Sorry.
You guys could do either. It's your call.
I mean, I guess technically both.
He's gonna be mad that we went up there. But I feel like he'll be more mad if we don't tell him.
Aspen will kind of just like cross his arms and give Airmed a look of like tilting his head and just kind of like, we need to tell somebody about the lich, especially if it was here under his nose the entire time, and his people are going to die eventually because he's not there. So we kind of need to tell him.
Okay,
Either way. Either way, we're gonna face the music.
he deserves to. We should tell him. That's the right thing to do, right?
I think so.
Before we do, I have a question. Did we... Do we have a plan to essentially hunt down the lich? So that if when we do tell him, we can just say, don't worry, we'll figure it out, we got this. No.
Aspen just shrugs.
Work in progress?
I'm okay with that answer. Okay, we'll say that.
Who else is gonna do it? It's our
Nobody.
fault.
I vote Max.
What?
I vote Max is the one to tell him.
Yeah, Max, you're better with people.
All right, I can do that.
Hang on, wait, so Arabella, Onwin, Lennis, William. Everybody's on the same page.
Well, good luck, buddy. Let us know how you do.
You're all coming with, right? I'm not going in. Are you?
No, we're all going with you. We're just gonna let you do the talking.
Being sent in alone, and I'm okay. Could end worse.
Aspen kind of just rolls his eyes and, like, gently tugs on Max's sleeve.
Too soon.
You're not going in alone. We're all going to be there with you. You just actually know how to talk to people. Besides Varys, I think you're the only one that does.
All right. Well, let's not.
And even at that, I think Varys like pulls at the collar of her shirt, just being like,
Not keep Mr. Denner waiting too long. Who knows how long we've already kept him waiting?
As far as I'm aware, after the expedition to the mine, he wasn't necessarily waiting for us.
All right. So you guys are heading over to Denner's Den.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Easy enough to do. Are you guys just beelining it from the sky? Or are you, again, trying to go a little more incognito? I don't care. I'm just asking. Don't all answer at once.
Beeline it. I don't see why not.
All right. Straight from the sky.
Make a
Everyone-
grand entrance.
As y'all do typically.
Gotta enter fashionably whenever we're gonna be giving bad news.
Yep. Alrighty, easy enough to do. You guys just head straight for Denner's Den. You know where it is, so I'm not gonna make you roll for anything of that nature. Pulling up, you can see the tavern itself is fairly busy. The torches, you can see a lot of people are all looking like, look, it's a plane. No, it's a dragon. No, it's a couple of idiots flying down on a carpet and 2 horses. But nonetheless, you're able to come down. People are like, you can hear different whispers talking about you, talking about the smooth skins. What are they up to? Why are they coming from the sky? Beat them as little mind as you can. Entering into the tavern, it's fairly busy. People always here. It's kind of like the central location of town. Entering in, you can kind of see that main bar and dining area that you were first in. Again, creatures of all undead nature, some all completely skeletal, others rotting zombies. It's an odd thing to get used to, but pushing past, there's a little side hallway that you saw Denner playing cards once before. You don't see them, Denner there at the moment, but you do see that goblin. Very short, kind of that.
Ricky Dinglefoot?
Yeah, just what exactly you think of Wrinkle Dinklefoot. That goblin just kind of all kind of looks at you and goes, "Ah, you're back! You've been making mighty noise up there. You have."
Yeah, about that. Is Denner in?
Wow, why are you asking?
I wanted to talk to him.
Oh, he might be. He's usually in a meeting. He's a very busy man, you see.
Fantastic. Where does he normally house his meetings? Is it back in his office again?
Well, that's where most meetings would be had if you ask me. But, I ain't that important to know. I don't have an office.
I appreciate the information. Have a wonderful day. We will be back later.
Where you going?
to Denner's office.
Just that? You're not doing nothing else?
Not right now.
All right. Yeah, well, then you got any... I don't know. Some...
Ricky, we're minding our own business. I suggest you do the same.
Oh, that ain't my style, darling, but I appreciate that. You be careful out there, you know. They're always watching.
We're just gonna head back to Denner's office.
All right. Yep. You guys, you know where it is. It's only a few kind of doors and hallways down. But you see it, and it's got a sign on it saying, Denner, Mr. Denner.
So we'll knock on that door.
Who is it?
Maxwell and the crew.
This is a long pause. The door opens. He looks in. He goes, "Oh, it's you. You're gonna need
Could
to
have
be
named everyone, but I didn't want to just be for a minute.
It's fine. Come on in. You made quite an entrance.
Yeah, sorry about that.
When you are all of you going in, or just you, Maxwell?
Aspen is
All
following
of us.
right
Oh,
behind.
okay. All right. I figured as much, but I want to double check. As you enter in, you can see his office. It's fairly large. It's got a fireplace off to the right, large desk at the end. Very big, ornate picture of what appears to be maybe not exactly like a younger Denner, but a different style of Denner, wearing very nice, like kind of high collared dress shirt, very long kind of trench coat, a hat next to a very beautiful woman. Very different from how he is dressed now. That very loose white fitted shirt. If you guys, I don't know if you still need to remember what he looked like. Well, we're just gonna send it there. The leather jacket, the loose fitted white shirt. You can see the hair kind of closer cut along the sides, longer hair on top, kind of pulled to the side. Many different tattoos along his arms. Very thick leather belt with different kind of ornaments and like pieces that you're not really familiar with, kind of hanging from it. Inside the office itself, you see a younger gentleman, short brown, kind of loose fitted hair, partially hanging over his right eye. Very basically 5 o'clock shadow. Strong facial features, just like Denner. Wearing a collared white shirt, but it's buttoned up to the last 3. Does wear a vest that's fully buttoned up with a large, long fitted jacket with a high collar. Got a 3-tier leather necklace hanging from around his neck. I will go ahead and I'll throw that in there as well. For chat, I will do my best to get these into the Instagram chat for you guys to view upon a later time. In the room as well is, for my players, if you scroll up to that most recent photo besides the 2 I just sent, you see a young woman, probably mid-20s, long bushled hair, being held back by 2 large ram-like horns coming from the sides of her head. The ears themselves, almost like elf ears, but they're coned over and spread out towards either side. These branded tattoos along her cheeks, nose, and forehead of these random shapes that seem to be, don't really make a random shape or make a like a solid shape itself. The only one that may kind of make a shape is the one on their nose, which appears to be an X, and the one above it looks to be almost like a wolf's head or a goat's head. It's kind of hard to tell. She stands in the corner. You do recognize her as name is Rin. But as each of you kind of pile in, Denner kind of goes and sits on at his desk and kind of leans the chair back on 2 feet. And he goes, "Well, you made a lot of noise. I didn't introduce. That is my son." As he points to the other younger gentleman, that is Dominic Denner. Dominic goes, "It's a pleasure to meet all of you. I've already heard about you." As my father said, Dominic.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Dominic. Would we be able to get the room with Mr. Denner for a moment?
Denner kind of squints his eyes. He goes, "This isn't a conversation I'm going to want to have, is it?"
No.
There's a lot of shaking heads behind Maxwell. Just
Dom, if you don't mind waiting outside for me, please, Rin. Dom kind of looks between the two of you, but he nods and accepts his father's order and kind of steps out. Rin looks very annoyed, but she will also kind of watch out. Well, kind of walk up, but she's walking like beside you. She'll kind of look each of you in the eye, and she kind of gives you that stare down of like, "Don't fuck around." But the door's closed behind you, and it's just your group with Mr. Denner.
Thank you. There is not going to be an easy way to say this. I know you told us not to go up there, but we had to. Our friend William was up where that mist was coming out, but that wasn't all that was there. There was a lich there. That luckily is not there anymore, but that's kind of the bad news now. As his phylactery was sustaining, well, everywhere here. Everyone here. He's now not there anymore. Still alive, now loose somewhere in the world, but his essence is going to be slowly dissipating. And so one thing we did want to make sure you were aware of is the people who are in this town who are reliant on his essence to still be up and moving are going to pass.
There's a very curt look on Mr. Denner's face as his hands are interlaced against his chest, leaned back. He was pulsing in the chair back and forth as you were talking. It slowly, as you begin to finish, stands still till all 4 legs are now on the floor.
Before you say anything or want to do anything, one thing I should point out is this is primarily my own doing. They all tried to stop me.
And you all thought it was a good idea to tell me.
Yes.
I
And
will
you to be able... sorry. Go for it.
I will give you. You have merit to tell me. With that merit, you also have stupidity. I gave you one rule. What was that rule?
Give me 1 second, I'm writing down, but I will search for that.
Your silence tells me you are forgetting.
No, I have it written down. Just give me a second.
Airman pulls out a book, just like flipping through pages.
It's been a year and a half, man. Give us some time.
9.
Airman pulls out the book. It says Player's Handbook on it.
Ahmed pulls out her freaking journal that has everything in it.
It says here, as an action, you can take the help action.
Don't stay too long. I might not be able to leave, but also to keep a low profile.
He also said not to go causing trouble and into the sky, so kind of fucked that up.
You can see.
He also said that the people of this town were his responsibility, and if we fucked with them, we fucked with him.
Yup.
Yeah, because this is like his experiment or something.
Like how you guys are all now like, wait a second, hold on. We're doing everything we weren't supposed to, and we're still here.
Good news.
Yeah.
You know your schedule is gonna be free soon.
Hey, listen, it's not our fault that our wizard friend that's been trying to contact us for 3 years was stuck being held hostage by a lich. That's kind of like your fault because you didn't know that there was a fucking lich there. So like L, I guess.
His hands kind of go on from interlaced to on his desk, and they begin to dig into wood. And like where most people, the nails would like scrape the top. No, like his fingers are digging into the wood itself like they're knives. This begins to squeeze. You can hear the wood crack and buckle between his strength. The fangs, always there, now seem to glisten from his mouth. His vampiric nature showing more. So you do remember what I told you, and yet here you still stand in front of me, telling me that my children and the people I'm responsible for are now all going to die, and the sole perpetrator for it is you and your group.
Arabella's biting her tongue because she wants to retort, but she's not going to.
Out of character, good girl.
What am I going to do with you? There are many options. On one finger, I can give you to Lorena. She has a deep interest in all of you. On another, I could rip your heads off right now and get the satisfaction of doing it myself. To a very meager credit, you did come here and confess that you broke every single rule I gave you. In my position, if you were in it, a position that people trusted, a position that people looked for leadership and protection, to know that outsiders, smoothskins, came in, broke every rule that was given to them, proceeded to put everyone's lives at stake. What would you do in my position?
The words are out of Varys's mouth before really she's even thought about it or anyone can stop her. She kind of like steps before Maxwell and goes, I'm here to bargain a potential deal with you. One intellectual to another. See if we can't come to an accord.
His eyes now glowing with a faint red jets to you. You can see his nostrils flare. The vampiric side of him you never really saw, but now he's menacing. You can see he's the definition of a predator.
Mm-hmm.
And the prey feeling is coming over all of you, but he looks and is waiting.
Your anger is justified. I'm not going to tell you that what you feel is wrong, simply because it isn't. But as we were leaving, that lich said something that I don't think he meant to be as much of a clue as it was. If we can reseal him in the phylactery that is in that room above the mist, Extinction goes back to the way it was. His essence will be the thing continuing to sustain your citizens. If we can pool resources, pool alliances, we can retrap that lich and save your citizens. And we are willing to do the groundwork on the surface world. We would just want to know what you ask of us in return.
You're telling me you can promise the ability to retrap the lich before the extinction of my city.
It's not something that I personally can guarantee, as that knowledge is beyond me. But if it was done before, it can be done again. And I don't see why we can't find that knowledge, find those resources, find people powerful enough to be able to cast these enchantments and rituals.
So you're requesting time, and in bargain, a possibility.
This right now is an open discourse. It's whatever you think is possible.
What makes you believe? You said there was a clue. What makes you believe this clue to be that you can reseal him here? To begin the life he was sustaining to my people.
In his exit, he was grandiose and gloating. He wanted to rub it in our faces how powerful he was and what was going to happen. But the words that he said means that he knows he can be trapped again. All we need to do is converse with people that have the power to do so. If we were to give you directions to that lair, you with whatever team you wished could go research, read, find his research papers. We've left the majority of it there.
I knew he was there. I know of Amaravyx. I knew where he resided and what he was and why he was there. I was smart enough not to listen. Smart enough not to go where people shouldn't go. To take heed and take warning of what others from the past have warned us.
And while I understand that, I'm sure you as a family man yourself can understand when one of our own is being held captive, we couldn't leave him there to suffer.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Oh, shit. I should have stopped talking. Persuasion.
Is it possible to aid?
Not for this. No, this is.
This was very much a...
Sorry.
No, it's fine. This was very much Varys seeing the predator come out and the monster hunter and her being like, right, let's talk down the beast. Let's talk down the beast.
If you feel any better, I was going to say the same exact thing.
14.
14. Alrighty. I need to roll myself. Alright. Okay.
I love seeing
I
question
could
marks
not
on the
read
die.
what was on that dice.
I intentionally made it where you guys couldn't read it. And in return, you ask for what? Time? Resources? You said something of a lying machine.
We have connections with an archmage on the surface, who when they learn of the situation, they are more than likely to jump to our aid. Potentially, the resources of a kingdom. Well, yes, what we partially ask for is time to actually reach that kingdom.
I took Varys's sleeve.
Oh, please add anything to this conversation if you wish.
I can also get information from the Five Elements. Their libraries are expansive.
I know who they are. They've been here before.
Shariel.
Gives a little nod. I don't want prying eyes or new faces down in my place. My people don't want them here either. Here's what I will give you. And it's only because of my son I'm willing to give this. I will give you time. I will give you time to fix this. I will give you adequate amount of time. But you are going to give something to me. You are going to give me your blood. Each and every one of you. You are going to give it to me without question. I am going to hold it. And if you do not return within the time I give you, you will be hunted. You will be found. And you will not be killed. You will live for eternity, locked in your mind, incapable of making any of your own decisions. Ever again, your body will be mine, and I will make you do unspeakable things. Again, and again, and again. I will never let you rest. Do you understand?
Iris wouldn't say anything, she would just hold out her hand.
The rest of you?
Arabella will step up next to Aramed and offer out her hand.
Dude, I have not offered up my hand.
You mean Varys?
Well, she's stepping up next to Aramed, even though you didn't do it. She's putting out her hand as well.
Okay. So that's 2 people.
Onwin will step up, pull out a dagger, and flip it around as an offering of, like, here's something to cut with. And stretch out her whole arm.
There's still 3 more. Oh, technically 5 more. William will also kind of stagger forth and present himself.
DM.
Yes.
I would like to telepathically try to talk to Regan, see if he knows of any ways.
Any ways of what?
To see if we can, like, counter the offer in some way, or if he knows of a way. I mean, he's centuries old too, so.
Roll an arcane check or arcana check for me. You get a very quiet whisper. You didn't listen to me before. Why would you listen to me now?
I'm just gonna
Apparently, you
talk
can
back.
make your own decisions now.
Yeah, she's gonna talk back telepathically, as in, last I remember, you and I share a body. If I go down, you go down with me.
You know nothing.
So help us get out of here, and I'll make it up to you somehow.
You don't get a response. three do. Maxwell, Aspen, Aramin. Your party is offering themselves up. The only ones who haven't are you and Lennis.
Aspen hasn't stepped forward.
That's why I said Aspen, Maxwell, and Aramin and Lennis are the only ones who haven't stepped forward yet.
I suppose just be looking around at the four who haven't stepped up, just to like read their face, like, thoughts? First facial thoughts.
I already had to make a deal with a freaking Fey lady. She doesn't say this out loud. This is literally what I'm thinking. It's like, I already had to make a deal with a freaking Fey lady. Now I gotta deal with a vampire?
Nice save.
Fuck my life.
I would say Aspen's face is perfectly blank. Like, there's no emotion whatsoever. Just a straight poker face. But his hands are kind of like put behind his back in a very like military-esque, chest forward, shoulders back, legs straight. His hands are kind of clenched behind his back, and his tail is flicking behind him. But his eyes are taking in as much as possible. And Maxwell can see the bead of sweat on his forehead as he's looking between Varys and Denner.
Maxwell, do you look to Lennis as well?
Yes.
Lennis has his eyes kind of on Airman. There's like almost like an initial, like he was gonna move forward, but then kind of paused. He doesn't like it. You could just tell his face, like he's just kind of shaking his head kind of.
Oh, we're both looking at each other,
Yeah.
just like, I don't like this at all. But there is nothing else we can do, but I really don't want to give this guy my blood.
But ultimately, kind of waiting, finally, you can see he just comes to a resolution, just kind of steps up past Airman, like kind of next to you, kind of looks at you, like gives you a nod.
No, as soon as he steps forward, I would also step forward. It's a decision that we have to make together.
Alright.
Maxwell's gonna speak.
Okay.
Can I make a small addendum? No giving of blood.
You believe you're in a place to make addendums, to make deals to begin with?
Partially.
Do you? Tell me how you're so bold.
Well, right now you do hold power. I fully understand that. Everything's status quo as of right now. The only people who know about what's going on is us. And we know there's another vampire party at play down here, looking for a power grab as well as your part. The people who live in this town don't know anything. So, granted, you are strong, but you can't take all of us at once. One of us leaves and spreads the word, and all chaos is going to break out.
Tell me, my dear
If
Maxwell.
everyone knows what happened, that they're all on borrowed time, chaos can break out down here. Why would they need to hold up order if they know they're already going to pass?
Because, Mr. Belmont, we have something called respect. Something you clearly do not have. Something you clearly believe that your life is as a possibility at surviving right now. Believing that the reason why you're still alive in my office is because there's more of you than there are me. I will pump your hand like a grape, and I won't even feel the pressure it takes to do so. To live in this fairy tale that you believe the only reason why you're alive is the possibility that my people may have their lives back. They will not riot, they will not scream, they will not try to overthrow me, because I do not rule them, I live for them. I do everything for them. We are not a dictatorship. I am not a leader. I am their family and they are mine. Do not threaten. Do not blackmail me, little grape. Do you have something else to say, Mr. Belmont?
Not at this given time.
I'm going to make an addendum to the deal now. I want everyone's blood but yours. You aren't leaving here.
Addendum denied.
Addendum counterposed, I stay.
Countered with take me.
Young blood. So eager to give themselves up. Mr. Belmont here seems to be stand-fed, strong-minded. He believes he holds some cards. I think you should deliver on it. He's so willing to give up his life. Above, why not below? He wants to be a hero. Let him be one.
DM telepathically one more time.
Sure.
Arabella's gonna go. Regan, I'm begging you, please. I don't want anyone to stay behind, and I don't want us to die. Please. It'll help you.
Roll a more Arcana check. We'll see if you get through. Hope for a good roll.
Oh, that sucked. Big time.
Almost a 14.
Can I do a sorcery point on that and try it again?
Unfortunately, what was the search? Well, hold on. You know what? We talking about the which one were you trying? What part of it?
the what was it? The magical guidance. You can tap into your inner wellspring of magic. Try to conquer success from failure. When you
It's
make an
not-
ability check that fails you.
Oh, it is an ability check, isn't it? Sure, I'll let you spend one. Good on you on remembering you have it.
Okay, let's try again. Reroll.
17. He's an animal. A predator. Don't look him in the eye. Be a prey. That's what you get. Max, what do you do while this is going on?
Staying silent as of right now.
Onwin would kind of speak up again, especially after like Varys offer. Just, I won't be the one to separate them again. They can do more up there than I can.
And yet I don't want you. You mean nothing to me. You cower. You offered yourself up. I don't care. I was willing to let all of you go topside. But Mr. Little Belmont, he thinks he's got a big head. He thinks he's got something over me. I take insult to that. I want no other.
It seems to me you're being a little greedy. You asked for blood, we stepped up and offered you. Now you want one of us to stay,
Arabella?
and that doesn't sit well with us.
Arabella.
She puts her hand up to Airman.
Okay. Alright. You weren't all willing. That was the deal. The addendum was he didn't want to give me blood.
How about... Everyone else has made an offer. How about I make an offer? You desperately want... You would like for us to fix our situation. We did wrong. We admit our mistakes. However, if we fix our mistakes, then we can put all of this behind us. My offer is, we go, we catch this lich, put him back where he belongs, we take our blood, we come back, you dump out our blood, you don't need it anymore. You can keep direct contact with us.
You just said the original deal.
It's the original deal. I quite liked it.
So did I. But now I'm thinking I'm just going to eat you all.
Play it to DM.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to piece things together, and I need to kind of ask you questions.
Yes, go for it.
Just because it has been over a year.
Yeah.
This whole place is done as passion project
So
because
you've heard.
So we've heard. We've also heard rumors that it's potentially because he's trying to do it for love or something.
So you've heard.
So we've heard,
Yep.
and there's a very big picture of a lady and him dressed dressed like the nines. In that picture, are they both wearing wedding rings?
Ooh, roll me a perception check.
26.
26. They are. And because of it, I'm just going to throw it there. He does not have his ring on, but you can see where their ring once was on his hand.
Yeah, so Ahmed very pointedly sighs deeply and then looks up at the picture. Mrs. Denner was very pretty.
There's an immediate... His body doesn't move, but his eyes shoot to you, and they flare a predator red. He could see your body pulsing with blood. There is an immediate shiver of something, an animal is staring at me, and it wants to eat me.
How long ago was it that she passed?
This is... You do not speak of her. You do not...
Mr. Denner, did she pass in the last century?
Why do you ask?
Because in return for letting us all leave, I can bring her back.
Player, DM to player. What spell are you wanting to use?
Resurrection. As long as he has something I believe of hers, or even maybe even just the diamond. Because, oh, he says I have to touch it. So I'm assuming he's probably got her corpse or her bones somewhere.
You assume. He's going to stand up, and he's going to remove his fingers from the table. You can see now there are 4 holes from where his fingers are, and he walks up and stands directly in front of you. How tall are you?
Very good question.
5'5".
5'5".
Yeah, yeah. You're not sure how tall he is, but you definitely know he's like over like a 6'1", as he just looks down, and you can see his body is just the perfect predator machine. There's not an ounce of fat on his body. There is just a swift movement from him as he just stands and looks down. Priestess of the 5 elements. You think you're not the first ones to have tried. You believe your magic can bring her back. You do know what we are, don't you?
Oh, fuck.
Uh-huh.
That isn't undead. Do you believe the 5 elements only has clerics?
I believe you are not what you all say you are.
Ahmed holds out her wrist. Feel my pulse.
There's a smile on his face. You believe so full-heartedly in what you do not understand. He just leans up.
I believe I don't have that, but I know people who do. The only thing is, she would be back in a different form. Actually, hang on, let me do a little bit, because there's also other spells, but I need to double check the wording. Give me a second.
Make sure it's undead. While you are of thinking of...
Give me 10 seconds.
Okay, I'll give you 10 seconds.
We're completely fucked. Completely fucked.
You guys
We're
were
completely
solid.
fucked.
Yeah.
Yes! Yes! Okay! True resurrection!
Fucking true. You're going the big guns, huh?
Yeah.
Can I?
No! My moment!
Well, I was gonna say something to you.
It's your call. It's your call, Arabella.
Arabella was going to whisper to Aramid about what Regan told her.
If you want to try, keep in mind, Denner is directly in front of her. It'll be very difficult to not have him over here at this moment in time. Be advised. I'll let you decide.
He's also a vampire, so he has
Yeah.
hearing.
Okay, wait.
Keep that in mind.
Morse code. Do you know Morse code?
Oh my gosh!
Does Arabella
She
know
knows
Morse
Morse
code?
I don't think she does.
That's a better question.
Right.
That's fucking hilarious.
Do you know Morse code? Good. I don't.
Can we try it? Can we try it?
No, because you don't know that.
Damn.
Okay.
Never mind. Never mind.
Mind
Go with your
the
idea.
scene in this situation right now. Arabella trying Morse code. Aramid just thinking to herself, why did they want to reestablish the USSR?
With this, you can see he's done with you, Aramid. He's gonna stand up, turn, he's gonna walk directly in front of Maxwell. And he's going to look down, and he's just going to wait.
Well, we tried. Sorry, buddy. Guess you're staying here. Was that a character, by the way?
I figured.
So, hang on. So, Emmett holds out her wrist and he just walks past her.
You've offered yourself already. Maxwell's the one who wanted to play fuck games. Maxwell wanted to alternate. Maxwell wanted to bargain. Maxwell wanted to make an addendum. He plays fuck games. He's gonna win fuck prizes.
Maxwell, I'm the stupid one in the group. Let me play that role, okay?
Didn't someone just literally like 20 minutes ago tell you to stop offering yourself and stop trying to fuck with things? Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now you put yourself in that position. What do you do, Maxwell Belmont?
Out of character. Do you think we can take this guy?
Oh my fucking god.
Because I don't.
Talk
You
amongst
forget,
yourselves.
I have a decanter of holy water that I can do geyser, and I have sunbeam prepared.
Even if we could take
Firestorm.
him, right? Even if we could take him, his children, the entire town.
We're fucked. We're fucked. Don't
I
even try it.
mean-
Don't even try it because we're just gonna be a speck of blood on the fucking
Hey
concrete.
guys, we're coming back to this campaign and TPK.
It's
All
over.
right,
Literally.
it's a campaign, guys. I will
I
also
have
throw
no
out
thoughts.
there.
I got
Lorena
turned down for a
is
minute.
around as well. Be advised.
Yeah, we're fucked.
You have Lorena, you have Darcy, you have his son Dominic, you had Rin that was just there, you have
Yeah.
Denner himself who's saying, I don't need fucking anybody.
He's
Please,
probably like level 19.
please play fuck games. I'm all
Please
for
don't.
Speaking of, I have a question.
It. Yeah.
I know that once I ask this question, everyone's gonna don't judge me yet, guys.
I didn't ask the
Don't-
size of the room. I cast fireball.
No. Don't judge me yet. How old is his son? And is he a vampire too?
So go ahead and I'm gonna have you roll a history check just because of remembering what he looked like and whatnot, and just we'll go from there.
Honestly, that is such a good shout.
Good at
13.
this.
Fuck. First off, Denner looks like he's in his 40s. Putting that out there. His son Dominic, I mean, like early 20s, maybe mid 20s. And you're not sure if he's a vampire or not.
His son is named Dominic, right?
Yup.
Dominic.
Dominic
Who's
Donkey.
gonna bring up his son? What?
We're seeing how deep we could dig this hole before we
You-
try to dig our way out of it.
Sir, you play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
I am aware of this.
I didn't want this.
Well,
Oh,
be right back, guys. Arabella's gonna leave to go downstairs.
you're just gonna leave right now?
Gonna go find the son.
Are
But
you
that's
just going
really
to
not
turn
a
and
good
leave?
idea.
Are you just gonna turn and walk away? Hold on. Are you walk up
We
into
just
the
leave
front?
the
You walk up to the front of the group, hand out your arm, and then just go nope, and just walk away.
She's gonna
Really
look.
not a good
She's gonna look. She's gonna look at Denner and go. Give me 1 minute. Be right back. Just give me 1 minute. 1 minute. That's all I ask.
Roll persuasion
And
check,
turns.
or you just roll a persuasion check.
We're
Okay.
fucking this up so bad, guys. Oh my god.
Oh man, I'm loving it so much. First session back, everybody. This is why we're called 20 Sides of
But
Failure. 20.
I'm the
Do you
sorceress
wait for an
everything.
approval or do you just leave? Mind you, that is going to impact things.
I will wait for approval. I'll wait for approval.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll roll. That's fine. How did it change color? That's terrifying. Okay. I will tell you this. I rolled, and he has an exponential stats. But because of what I rolled, I'm going to allow this to happen. Because believe it or fucking not, I rolled a natural 1. And that is the only reason I'm entertaining this. If I rolled anything else, it wasn't gonna happen. But because if just in case people don't believe me, I'll send a screenshot. As the legitimately only reason you're getting this right now. So
Okay, I'll take my chances.
You leave and walk out. What do? There's Dominic right outside the door, like kind of leaning against it and just looks at you and goes, "You guys are so fucking fucked."
I'm gonna go to find him.
He's right there at leaning against the wall at the door.
Oh.
And he said, "You guys are so fucked."
Yeah. Are you happy here?
What?
Are you happy here?
No.
Would you like to see the world? Do you want to travel?
Yes.
Would you be willing to come with us?
Why?
Because we can make that happen. And and if so, I need you to not have your father kill us or have anyone stay behind. We can fix this if we just have a chance.
I'm sorry. Fucking, I see the whole every player doing what Bear said in a GIF going, wait.
Guys, give me a chance here. Come on.
Roll a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Oh my god!
You do know I have no sway over my father, right?
But he might listen to you.
He doesn't listen.
Every father's pride and joy is their son.
That might have been true at one point.
Is it not anymore?
He kind of looks away. You can see there's something going on there. Look, I would love to help you. But you fucked with the one thing my father loves and still has. Sure, he cares about me. But not as much as he did her, and not as much as he does the city. This was her passion. And you fucked the last thing he has of her. Give him what he wants, or you won't be leaving that room with your blood intact. I'd recommend taking his deal. Otherwise, he just kind of shakes his head.
But we can't leave someone behind.
Then tell
We're ripping
him.
apart two lovers.
That's an interesting angle.
Yeah, it is. I'm not gonna lie. That's Try hitting him with that then. Because right now, he played a stupid game and he's going to win the ultimate prize. My father, you've been around as long as he has and have gone through what he has. His offers are thought through. And he doesn't waver. Head back in there before your friends turn into mist.
By the way, my offer's genuine. I'm not asking if you want to travel us just to save our asses. Sometimes it's nice to see the world. But I thank you for your help. Just give him a smile.
If you're not missed, I'll let you know.
I'll be waiting for an answer.
You head back in?
Yes.
Does anybody do anything during the 2 minutes of just silence?
Yeah, in like a move of pure frustration and desperation, Varys takes the dagger that is being held out by Anwen and begins to slice her palm. And it is specifically not the palm that she made the blood pact with Emerald with, it's the other hand.
Okay. Odwin, your dagger's been taken. What do you do?
She's got other weapons. She'll yeah, she'll take out her silver short sword, still on the still showing her offer is still valid, but she will turn to look at Denner, just meeting, if he looks at her, just generally meeting his eyes in the challenge, challenging type way of just, you've had love and lost it. And that's a sting that doesn't go away. Ow. Is that a pleasure of yours then? Ripping others apart because your love is lost.
Fuck.
Ballsy, as the DM. Ballsy.
She's fully trying to. She's playing the like pay attention to me game.
His head will slowly turn over towards you and just kind of look, giving you partial of his attention. Like waiting for you to go on.
Yeah. She does hold eye contact, just as I said, is that a pleasure now? Something twisted, part of your lost love, that now you desire to tear apart the love of another?
Then looks back towards Maxwell and looks over you, Varys. That makes sense. Why you stepped up so quickly. At this point, I'll say, Arabella, you are also opening the door. Yeah? Varys?
Arabella comes in, and while he's talking, she's not even looking at him. She's not giving him the satisfaction. She's got pure poker face on, and she's, like, reaching out to Emmett to be like, give me a fucking vial.
I think Maxwell has my vial, so I go to feel for...
Yeah. I will say, if you're like if you're looking at the far end where his desk is on the right, you can see there's a shelf, and you can see there's a multitude of vials there. Some of them are already filled with certain liquids that doesn't look to be blood, and other ones that do appear to have a blood in them.
In that case, then just
one. Just
sake of ease, take it. She'll also pull out a strand of her hair and put it in the vial to be like, it's mine.
Okay. He looks back to you, Maxwell. What are you doing, buddy?
I'm gonna reel up his sleeve slowly and present his wrist. He's not looking at this guy. He's looking at the ground. If he had a tail, it'd be between his legs.
I do need to check something. No momento. Do they have this? Can you roll me a wisdom saving throw? Maxwell. Oh, buddy. Okay. Good roll. Is it good enough?
19's not good
Oh,
enough.
wait.
What?
It's a saving throw.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't I get-
Lennis's thing.
Hey, look at you. You remember? Yeah. So hold on. It's fucking his charisma modifier. This. I'm gonna kill him. Just saying, I'm gonna kill him. So get 3 on that.
Can we leave Lennis behind? No, not really.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, you know what? He flips the switch. Lettuce just in.
Lennis goes to open his mouth, and then is stamping on his foot.
DM, you let me know when I can chime in anytime.
You're welcome to chime in at this moment.
Great. Arabella's just gonna go to the front and go,
Okay.
Um, let us look. I know we broke a lot of rules that you told us, and we made things worse. We're really, really sorry. However, let us give us a chance to make it right. Just don't let us leave anyone behind. We love each other, especially even if you take Maxwell, you can't, because as Ahmed was saying, you had a true love. And a world without someone that you once were with and shared every day, it's a darker world. The pain is still there, but that love is never forgotten.
Maxwell, you feel something trying to take hold of your mind, and you feel it originating from dinner. You're able to be strong-willed enough to have shaved it off. But as Arel finished talking, he's going to lean down, and he's going to be... his lips are basically going to be touching your ears. He's going to whisper, and I'm going to say, would you like for this to be a whisper?
Yes, why not?
Okay.
You fucker.
Go right to the whisper room, please. Hi.
Hey.
Okay. We gotta get the right music for this one. Hang on. If it will load. I would appreciate if it loaded. I'm going to let you go. I'll let you leave together. So that you might succeed. But if you don't, understand for the disrespect you gave me now. I will have you peel the skin away from her and put it back on. I will have you torture her again and again and again, and there will be nothing you can do to stop yourself from doing it. I don't want to do this. I don't like it. But I hate when small animals think they have a place. I made you a fair deal, and you spat on it. You understand me. You don't need to reply. But if you attempt to sway, to bargain, to change, or waver, she will be dead before she touches the ground. And he pulls away. Go ahead and go back to the main chat unless you have something you wish to do in the secret room.
Fuck no.
Okay. All right. So, Maxwell I almost said Strahd. Heh.
Strahd. Okay, fair enough.
I'd rather have Strahd right now.
What are you doing here?
Dinner stands back. What do you do?
Does not move.
He will go
Still
back.
has his arm presented.
He will walk over to the wall for the vials. Seeing that you've already done yours efficiently, Varys, he bypasses you and hands you each a vial. And a very ornate, almost like it's made for this. It's almost like a little knife, but it's a dart. And it has a very, very thin tip, like a syringe almost. And if you use it and you poke, it will break this. Break the skin without any effort. And it will draw blood that you're immediately able to put in the vial. Does everybody do so? And if so, does anybody do any type of foolery?
Glad you asked. No.
No tomfoolery here, sir.
When people rewatch the stream and hear what I told you.
Onwin does it without hesitation. No screwing around.
Okay. I'm going to assume everyone does. If not, you need to say so now or forever hold your peace.
Does he
Blood
care like
on
where?
vial.
Nope. You just needs blood. And just from like a couple of the other vials on the side, you kind of gather the picture of this is how he's going to find you.
Arabella's a little nervous. That's just the item is shaking in her hand and she, does it, but
Oh. Everybody will take 4 points of piercing damage.
Onwin would hold his gaze the whole time while she's doing it, still kind of maintaining the minor challenge.
Okay. With that, why are you doing magical guidance?
I wasn't trying to.
Oh, okay. I just saw
I
it
wasn't
pop up
trying
again.
to.
Okay. With that, the blood vials are taken, and he sits behind his desk, and he kind of gestures for you to each place it on his desk for him. Assuming you all do, unless you interrupt me and tell me otherwise, one by one, you will put the vial on the desk. And he looks and goes, I hope you heed warnings better next time. You may leave the city. I will give you ample time. I don't expect you to bring back a lich within a day, a month, even a year. When I notice things lingering here, I will send word and expect swift movement. If you fail, you already know I will find you. Is there anything else I can assist you all with? Then, good luck.
You can see the cog. You can see the cogs in Varys' brain turning. Yes. Wouldn't happen to have access to a teleportation circle, would you?
To where?
We have our own. It would just mean using yours to get to ours.
I do.
I'm just thinking, if we're talking of time, if I remember correctly, to get back to the city we need to get to, that's a couple of months in on itself.
You don't have to tell me, but where are you starting?
At our home base. With the plan of branching out if we can't find anything after.
You may use it.
There's a very quiet and humble thank you.
Now go and live. Enjoy the times you have, because if you do fail, regardless of when I find you, Amaravyx will demolish everything in his wake. Of that I have no doubt. Go, you have your time. Flee.
Begins to turn to leave, and then goes, "Where would your circle be? We haven't seen it, as far as I'm aware."
Dominic is already ready for you. I'm sure he's listening. He will show you.
Thank you again.
Does anybody do anything else before exiting?
Aspen will be the last to leave.
Okay.
And he does a short bow and a very soft but curt thank you for your time.
All right. As you guys exit, Dominic is outside. As you guys kind of close the door. Wow, you guys really fucked that. Maxwell, sorry for what you. That was harsh, but he means well by it. This way. Begins to kind of walk away. It's in the basement. He doesn't like having it. Easy enough. You follow him down. Ricky kind of gives you guys all kind of like a little kind of a wave. See your all solemn faces. He just has like big, toothy, rotten smile. But Dominic will bring you down to the basement, and you can see off to the side. Kind of opens the door, kind of takes a broom and like sweeps real quick, and you can see the runes on the floor have been used, and you have no idea how long.
Have you thought about my question?
I did. I would like to leave, but honestly, right now, I don't think you want my father chasing after you because I'm with you.
We could ask his permission.
I wouldn't talk to him right now. Bringing up her and then everything else, I think it would be good for you all to leave. Next time, though, maybe.
And she nods. Alright, well, if you change your mind.
Alright. You guys using teleport? You guys teleporting back to Summerstar? I'm assuming that's where you guys are going, unless you're going to a different one. Varys, you are muted.
Yeah. Our base is in Summerstar, so I would
I was gonna
assume
say,
so.
as far as I'm aware, we only have the runes
Yep,
to actually travel to our home,
that is
Are we
correct.
not going to Althea?
because no one else has
Oh.
given us the runes for their circle.
Go ahead and what was that, Max?
Are we no longer going to Althea then?
You mean Alnevia?
Or Alnevia?
Althea is the continent you're on.
Yeah.
Alnevia.
That's the original reason why, well, partial of the reason why we're over here. So we're going to get William as well as visit Arabella's hometown.
It is an elvish kingdom which Varys and Arabella and Onwin, you would all know there's extensive knowledge in any elvish. Well, let alone a town, but the hub and kingdom.
Yeah.
that's why one way or the other. I'm just giving you knowledge you would know. You guys, if you request it, Dom doesn't like hover over you guys. Like he's happy to just like to leave you to do it or whatever you wish. Like he's not. He has his features of his father, but he's not him.
We did say that we were going to the home base.
True, but that was because before the DM reminded us that Aspen needs to make a delivery to Alnevia and all this other stuff.
Listen,
But-
the delivery can wait till after we fucking deal with the lich.
Yeah,
I
but
think
that's,
others will
that's
understand.
not. No, they won't.
We
No,
don't
they
have.
won't.
We don't have any. I'm assuming it's kind of like GPS is how you kind of do it. Like we don't have the zip code or the postcode or anything to put into
Nope.
this
You
to
need-
get us to Alnevia.
It's like a phone
Whereas
number.
which is where I'm thinking, like, if we go back to Summerstar, we can go to the king, because the king will surely have like
he is a human king,
those.
and there is a
Who has access to an archmage.
Who has access to archmage, but keep in mind because it has been a year, so I'm adding information to update you guys one time. Remember when you were down into Cathedral Empire, Southern Cathedral Empire, the elves are not helping the humans right now, even though there's a whole demonic war going on. Summerstar is
Less resources.
not a king. He's more of an earl in the kingdom of Cathedral Empire. Cathedral Empire is the king of all kings. He is just the ruler of Summerstar, which is a kingdom in the expansion of the Empire.
I say our best option is to go to Summerstar, talk to the Archmage, see what we can do there. If he can't help, we go find Miss Hart and see if she has any contacts within her knowledge that we can maybe get assistance from, because they're fucking Asimar. So when we're like, hey, there's this fucking lich, haha, help, we might be able to pull something out of our fucking ass to get more information and maybe to get a leg up.
My vote's for Althea. Just for the
Alnevia.
main reason. Yep, Althea.
Althea is the continent, sir. You're on Althea.
It's potato. Because right now, they are fighting the war down in Kamoy. The demonic war, without any backup from the elves. Which means that's all of where their resources are going right now. They might not have the resources to start spending on a potential witch hunt that has no backing for, well, a lich.
So one vote
If we can-
going home, one vote going to Alnevia.
Logically, it would be better for us to go to Alnevia. However, our characters just say to Denna, we're going to the homestead.
Yeah, but we are also allowed to change our mind or realize, oh no, this would be a better thing.
Okay, in that case then, Ahmed will turn to Dominic. Would your dad be pissed if we changed our destination?
No, you're on your way, and keep in mind, just because I've been around slightly longer than all of you, he's not expecting this to get done in a year. That's the blink of an eye, and you're, no offense, no match for him, and therefore no match for Amaravyx. So don't. You have to think in an elf mind. So
I looked at Varys.
he's not gonna care, but you have to understand this isn't getting done tomorrow. You're going to need to do other things to get items, to get more powerful, to be more than what you are now. This is a lich that I don't even know. That my father himself probably couldn't one-on-one him.
You know, we could use all the help we could get.
And when that time comes, you're more than welcome to ask him about it again. So that, I don't think changing where you're going is going to matter to him.
Right.
William?
Honestly, I think I should go back to Summerstar and the rest of you should go to Olnevia. There's, the fuck is that city? Hang on a second. What notes? Where is it? Elana Valiel. That's one of the main cities in Olnevia. I'm pretty sure that's where you're from, Arabella, or at least that's an outskirting from one. I'm sure you could find knowledge there, but I'll use this to go back. I don't think my boss is gonna really like seeing me again, honestly. But I think if I kind of ease him, I'm not gonna tell him a lich is released, but I'm gonna say, hey, there's some lich afoot. I might be able to get back in and do some research, and I need to sleep. I think I need to be more, so I can go back if you want. I really don't know.
Would you be able to check in on everyone in the house for us?
Yeah, I can do that. I still have sending too. We can speak through that.
Would you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Spend some time with Windchaser. Take him out.
I can absolutely do that.
I'd be most appreciative.
Is there anything else?
Use some time out of his stall, I'm sure.
I'm happy to honestly to do that. That sounds like a nice thing to just kind of recuperate doing.
You love him. He's a brilliant horse.
I'm just so aware that we have been away from the homestead for quite a while. How much cash do we have on us so we can send back with William to try and pay off some of that debt?
You guys also left money in the bank.
Oh, okay, thank God.
Yeah, no, you guys left. Oh man, I think it was you left off like it was two months worth, if I remember correctly. It's 2 months for like pay and upkeep and everything.
Weren't we gone
Well,
for like
originally-
3 years?
I was gonna say, yeah, originally before we went to the Feywild, we dropped off like a couple of, like, tens of thousands of gold. We were covered for a good old while.
Yeah, you guys were gone for a good old while. You were gone for
3.5 years.
3.5 years for that. So you don't know at this moment in time. Yeah, scratch what I said because I forgot about the Feywild BS. My bad.
Well, I have literally nothing to send, so...
We should ask Terry. I mean, what? Don't do that.
I have like 1,000 gold.
I got one.
There are, services I can... I mean, yeah, be careful I'm not getting robbed, but I can kind of send you a message when I find out more.
Well, just in case, Arabella is going to reach into her coin purse and pull out. Let me do quick math here. Gives him 200.
Okay.
You can... I don't know why that keeps doing that. I'm not literally pressing anything.
Don't worry about it.
You can take a look at what everyone owes and distribute that Should be more than enough, I think.
Understood. Is there anything else people
And
want?
she looks at everyone and goes, "Oh, hold on." She looks at everyone else and goes, "We need to do more jobs. My coin purse is getting light. I like money."
I'd like to get the hell out of here. So, William's going to Summerstar. We're going to Olnevia.
This is out of character. If we don't have the postal code for Aldevia, how the fuck are we gonna get there?
We're gonna
Walking.
walk. Slash carpet.
Well,
Slash horses.
well, wait, don't the elves have the area code to get there?
No.
Do
We
you?
don't have their area code unless you do, unless you remember it.
Actually, we gotta think of a better name than area code.
Can I do a history check to see if I know it?
Oh, no, Ali, think of it this way, right? If you know the quote-unquote area code, we will teleport straight into the castle, and that's terrible.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, let's not do that.
Yeah,
Nope,
if
okay,
you
just
knew
kidding.
one,
We're not
it
doing that.
Would be in your home. Yeah.
You
We're
know we're not
walking.
doing that. Just kidding. Just
Oh,
kidding.
So, William is being sent back with 200 gold, and to kind of get information, just to let Summerstar know what's going on, and the rest of you are going to head to Olnevia. Correct?
Apparently.
Yeah.
Overall consensus.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm going to say with that, because we're already 30 minutes past, we're going to end the session there with William teleporting back to Summerstar and you all preparing to head north to Olnevia. So, great session, everybody. Thank you to Jet for joining us, for jumping back into the tales of Althea. Not a ton happened, but also a ton happened. I thought a TPK was about to happen, to be completely honest with you. I was like, well, there goes all my prep of coming back. But this was fantastic. Thank you to Chet. Thank you to my magnificent players. We will be back next Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, even though I screwed that up on the last Instagram post. Don't worry about it. I will attempt to post some photos of the NPCs that we met today in the 20 Sides of Failure Instagram as soon as I can. This episode will also be uploaded to YouTube. If you were able to watch it here. Please tell your friends and family if they're cool like that. Otherwise, this has been 20 Sides of Failure, and I hope everyone has a very lovely night. Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.